Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Cadillac with Cadillac Law, and today I am here to talk to you about affidavits of heirship. But before we get into that, please look down below, hit subscribe, like, press the bell so you get alerts, and make sure you comment, especially if you have any questions. We're happy to answer them. All right, let's get into the nitty gritty. Now, as always, this is Texas only, Texas specific law. I'm not a lawyer anywhere else. This is not legal advice. It's just general learning. An affidavit of heirship is a fantastic little document that can be used in Texas to help settle someone's estate. So when someone dies without debt, but they own real estate, we can use an affidavit of heirship, even if they had a will. Sometimes the affidavit of heirship, if it matches the will, it might actually be easier to use one of those than to go ahead and go through a formal process with the will. So an affidavit of heirship is a document that two disinterested witnesses have to sign. The two witnesses are signing off on the marital history and parental history of the person who's passed away. So basically it's like this. I'm Lauren Cadillac. I'm over 18. I knew Sally Joe from these years during this time to this time. Sally Joe, I'm aware that she had one husband and she gave birth to 3 kids. However, one predeceased her on this date. Oh, and Sally Joe died on this day. That's it. It's pretty quick, pretty brief. Then we take that document, that sworn document by these two witnesses, and we record it on the piece of real estate. So this works in a situation where there's no debt, because now those heirs, the people who were listed, Sally Joe's children, so to speak, in my example, they become the owners of the real estate by way of the affidavit of heirship. So they can take that and that gives them title, that gives them the legal right to, use and possess the property. So you can take the affidavit of heirship and you can then have ownership over the real estate, or it's shared amongst the heirs. The affidavit of heirship is going to follow the code. So if you have like a child that has special needs, is on disability but is under 60, you don't love anymore, something along those lines, you're not going to want to use an affidavit of heirship, because if you use, after your death, if an affidavit of heirship is used to settle your estate, that person will lose their benefits, or the kid you didn't want to get benefits, a piece of the real estate, so to speak, will actually receive it. So an affidavit of heirship is a wonderful instrument to use to settle an estate, but it is not the greatest instrument to use in estate planning unless you intend on your entire estate to split the way the code says for it to do. I love affidavit heirships because they avoid probate, and they're easy, they're inexpensive, and they're quick. Most title companies up until recently would not insure on an affidavit heirship until it had been recorded for 5 years, but I have seen more and more title companies have clients draw an affidavit heirship during a transaction. So they're okay more and more to insure on an affidavit of heirship. I think they're a great tool, and they could be a really easy way to settle a loved one's estate. So if you know someone who owned real estate and you think, oh, wow, they passed away, maybe we need to settle the estate, an affidavit of heirship is something we definitely want to discuss. All right, I hope you've learned something today, and if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments, or you can call us at our office at 972-845-1200. As always, thank you for your time, and have a wonderful day.